And welcome back to the Democratic Saga. I'm the voice of dog, with me is a raving loon. We're here, in the void, running from Bulwark, running towards Ridgehorn. Bulwark is waiting ahead, Juno says, and the caravan slows. He is patient with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. I will lead Bulwark away, Juno says. Ivan looks blankly into the distance, as though he already knew what was coming, but Juno continues. The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn. Poll is started. Number 1, we're not splitting up now. Number 2, I'm going with you. And number 3, how are you going to deal with Bulwark?
Juno, also the light orb situation. Is that attached to you or to us or?
I think, the game doesn't really get too deep into details about it, but I think Ivan can do it too. The game does not address the light orb too much. Ivan is carrying that other stick. That's the thing that gives us the void orb in battle, I think. It looks like 3 is ahead here. How are you going to deal with Bulwark? He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed, and will believe he is pursuing us past Ridgehorn. I will return one way or another. So, maybe the fact that he doesn't know where we're going is our biggest advantage. Folka steps forward. I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bulwark on your own. We split the caravan. She volunteers herself, Ollie, and Spar, who each give each other dubious looks. Folka adds, I don't take orders, remember? Poll is up. Number 1, agree with Folka's plan. Number 2, support Juno's plan. Number 3, insist that everyone stays together. Everyone is rested right now. We can afford to give up Ollie and Folka. We get to use other characters. One and 3 are tied. 1 is just pulled ahead, agreeing with Folka's plan to split up the party slightly. 1 is 1 vote ahead. I will leave it open a little longer. 2 is coming back, though. Alright. 1 is ahead. We're gonna agree with Folka's plan. Folka hasn't been wrong about Bulwark yet, you say, suddenly feeling Juno's gaze weigh heavily, then lift. As you say, she replies. Prepare quickly, she tells Folka. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Ivan carrying the light. There you go, there's your detail of why we're not all void monsters now. Fresh footprints trail off into the snow, following Juno's diversion. The way is clear. It worked. Bulwark is after Juno.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
If you will, please recall the first time we found and met Juno in the first Banner Saga game. She was dead at a fort in Ridgehorn. Oh yeah, the light orb isn't being rendered here. Ivan, did you forget? Ivan, please.
Given that we found other people surviving in here, it must take the void a while to do its thing.
Maybe. I don't know. There's something in the game that
Yeah,
suggests it's pretty quick, but we'll see.
we're supposed to have the orb. Yeah, so they just forgot to draw it here.
They forgot to draw the orb. Ivan curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. But yeah, the Godstone was giving off a light orb, so that's how those people survived. Ivan exclaims, "There should be a doorway leading to... Give me more time," he says, running off towards the base of the tower. You can see him waving his Volca staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. "Little help," shouts Valgar, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bulwark is nowhere in sight, but his warped allies didn't miss you slipping over the bridge. Alright, who have we got here to deal with? Our team is a bit smaller. Ivan is not available. Alright, well. Krumer, you sit on the sidelines in case we need you again. Yeah, Echo, get in there. Kiwi can rest. We'll use Sigbjorn. Apostate? Three fairly tough physical characters, 2 utility, and 1 good break character. Yeah, Ekil is our good friend, and he's very trustworthy. Ekil, take this. Actually, here, you take Dingler's hand. You take this. So few trinkets.
Castaway doesn't have anything equipped right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. What to give her.
She could make decent use of the axe if she's just always going to be standing behind other fighters.
The axe?
Yeah, on the left. You have this.
Oh yeah, yeah, the sculptor. Okay. Keeping Ekil means you kill Gil. That's kind of a given. Gil was the kind of plain kind of boy in the first game who has a crush on Alette and dies very quickly if you do things wrong. What?
Bear plus.
Ultra Bear.
Also, things are a bit large out today.
Yeah, we've got some extremely large numbers here. Man, my Void team is pretty under-equipped, I've got to say. Boy. Alright.
How many zoning options do we have?
In what terms?
Like, area denial. Not much.
Not much. He's got a battering ram attack.
We have the bombs, and that's about it.
Yeah, there's bombs, which the enemies probably won't care about. I was going to sit all the way on the corner over here, but that's probably not going to work because there's going to be reinforcements if we take too long, probably. I probably need to be at the flank with more enemies and start the fight sooner rather than later. When's your move? You're not on the queue yet. Man, Ivor was like my strongest character in the game I played on normal difficulty, which this just makes me sad because he is not my strongest character here. In fact, my exertion is low in general, and it's kind of hurting me. That's already a big hit. That's also a big hit. There you go, have some blood. What is he doing right now? Soul Bond drains 1 strength, armor, or will per turn. Really need to get these guys' armor down. Also, I'm not getting, like, heavy impact and stuff from this, which is a shame. The only dredge on the field right now are these guys, and they've all got plenty of health, so they're not going to explode. Is it the right time for umbrage? I don't think it's probably the right time for umbrage yet. We've still got armor. Fortunately, they've kind of used a lot of their space here to... Too bad I can't break in the right direction here. And I don't have... yeah. Don't have the spin. Who's going next? This guy. That guy's gonna absolutely crush me. Unless I battering ram him away. Or is he still gonna do it? He's still gonna do it. Nice spin. Nice. What are you doing? Who are you? Get out of here. Oh man, these things are huge. These things are way too big. Stay alive, please, Ivor. Oh, hey! Hey, what's up? Oh my god, thank you. Alright. Hey, look! Castaway has a new ability. Egg. It's not the right ability for this moment, however. What is the right ability for this moment? Shatterstone. Where do I want to put that? Right there. Right there. Oh, it explodes immediately! Well then. Alright. We're back in this. We're in this again. Ollie, what you got? How about an axe storm? Mother of shit, Ollie. Spar is dead. Spar is fucking dead. Oh no, he survived somehow. I don't know how. Spar, you have no business in this battle right now.
He's had worse.
Volka, you need to get in there into a good spot here. This guy's going up next. Hey, Juno, what's up? Who's got a lot of health? You do. Bear does. Hey, Bear. Yeah. Is this where I do it?
How much strength does Outcast have?
Oh shit! That was... Oh shit, that's a huge... Oh my.
Yeah, because that's the way they use it normally as enemies. It's a self-destruct.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about that. Just that my flank is dead. And
Also
I have...
that, but...
But... I have killed no one yet. I have not killed anyone yet. Oh, there's my heavy impact. Also, stop getting reinforcements. What the hell are you doing? Also, what?
Spell was interrupted.
What the? That's not how it works. That's not how it works for the enemy. Bullshit. That is not how this game works. Maybe get rid of the one that's a... Well, no, they're not going to explode. All right. How about some more bombs? Ollie has taken a severe hit. Ollie is still stuck in the damn corner. Spar has taken an incredible amount of damage and is dead now. Nice crit. Oh my god, they're still sending them in. Bear. That's no good. What to do with apostate? No willpower, that's fine. Guts only does 1 damage, it does not do strength damage. It would be far better if it did strength damage. Alright, start cleaning this up here. That's gonna hurt, that's a problem. No, Guts says right here. Does 1 strength damage and knockback damage to all units.
Rather than your strength in damage.
Right. It does... Oh, yeah. It does damage to strength. That's... Yeah. Sorry, I didn't make that distinction. Okay. Bear is a problem. Bear needs to be dealt with. Please don't hit Ollie. Okay, fine. I thought that was gonna do more, but I guess not. Ivor is dead. take it. There, bear has been damaged. Okay. I'll take that. Weave some energy here. Let's get some willpower back. Yeah. Weaved energy. Alright, there's our buff. Oh my, I'm sorry, sir. You have made a mistake. Bear. Get out of here. Get out of here, bear. Shoot. Easy kill for Efroon. And... yeah, this is perfect. I want this, definitely. 6 damage to you. Alright, there we go. I thought that was close enough. Game, you lied to me. That's cost effective. You have to be careful of these archers, though, coming in. Oh, you still have full health. You need to be handled. Juno? Yeah, it's... ah. Juno has Thread of Life. Strength damage absorbed by will. Juno does not go down easily. Also, Juno has a spear. Hasn't really been mentioned, but... she can stab. Juno has not been KO'd yet, so we haven't seen what happens. We'll probably see that, though. Apostate, can you get the knockout here? Nice. Castaway hanging in there. Ah, good. Efroon can knock this guy out. Unless he has willpower. He does not have willpower. He is dead.
You may want to orb.
Next turn. On... okay, good. On Ollie's turn. Or... yeah, no, on Ollie's turn. Can't do it now. There we go. Now 5 damage to you. Good. Doing pretty well here, all things considered. This fight seemed to be pretty difficult at first, but they did give us reinforcements. Alright, all the big guys are down. There's only one character that still has full strength. Die! Use the last of our willpower here to get some armor damage in. Yeah, apostate is noodly, but can be effective at the end of a battle. Oh, was that the Overwatch ability? Yeah, they've got Lookout. They've got Overwatch. Alette gets that. Oh, there it is. There's the indicator for Overwatch, but that character is dead, so there's just a disembodied eyeball there. Zap. Zap. And zap. And... okay. What a great battle. No one was hurt. Absolutely no one. Except most of everyone. All our big characters were hurt. And Spar.
He's fine.
Efroon gets a promote. That's nice. Yeah, we lost half the team's, weight. Net weight. If this is what Bulwark can bring to bear, you can only imagine how much worse it would have been if he were here. Juno weaves between the bodies of the fallen dredges and catches your eye before she heads up the steps of Ridgehorn Tower. In your head, you hear her thin voice. When you are ready, join me. She must have given Bulwark the real runaround, says Spar. He keeps glancing at the...
A little something for the entertainment you have provided over the years.
Thank you, Flapjaw Spaceman, for your bits. Thanks a bunch. He keeps glancing at the bridge as if expecting to summon the Berserker by name alone. Think I better make sure Ivan's almost done. How about I whistle when it's time to go? Efroon offers to ferry you anywhere you need to go. So, here we are in Ridgehorn, once again.
There's the dome.
Yeah, there's the dome. He remembered to put it on. He looked around and was like, wait, where's the... oh, sorry.
Right, dome.
Right. Void wall, right. Spar sits on the rubble of a ruin watching Ivan move vast slabs. He fidgets with an ornate mead horn. Spar noticed we don't have a drinking horn and that's no way to live. I don't care to drink from a Yaks horn. A gold boar. Okay, so I've never seen a real gold boar, but I did steal it from a very rich man, and he was pretty convinced. Folka stabbed me with her eyes when I told her I was giving it to you. Oh, I don't know. I've been old. I've been kind of old for a while. I kind of get the feeling I'm not going to survive a whole lot longer. And I don't want to imagine Ditch using it for some disgusting thing after I'm dead. Why me? Yeah. Tradition. You're doing a great job. The tusk does seem to shimmer on its own. Carved figures almost look like they move as you roll it in your hands. I can't keep this. Take it. It's not getting me laid anymore. Not like this Lang spill anyway. Wait, what is a Lang spill? Hang on. Traditional Icelandic drone zither. So that's his instrument. I see. Thank you, Google. He smiles, pleased with himself. This doesn't seem like one of the ones where you can just ask, well, maybe you can. We'll ask one, if we get the other, we get the other. Number one, you don't seem all that upset about facing death. Number two, where'd you learn to play? Number three, I have to go now. Two. Two is taking it. What do you mean, who taught me? Nobody taught me. I didn't know how to play. I did not care. At least in my head, it sounded good. This is a great story. Even drunk as I was, I knew it was because of me. I've been playing ever since. So there it is. There's an actual story description of his ability, tale worth telling. That is what he does. The bigger strength disparity between opponents, the better effect it has. So there you go. He used his ability. You don't seem too upset about facing death. I'm more upset about living. You know what it's like taking a piss 3 times a night but only waking up twice? Ooh. Ugh. No, that sounds fine. It sounds fine. If you don't love life, it'll make you miserable. All right, good talk, Spar. Thanks for the horn. I'll make sure no one does anything disgusting with it. All right, we got a trinket. Is it any good though? Rank 13. Oh boy. -1 move, 80% maximum chance to hit, 1 strength damage resist, +3 strength attack, +3 break. I don't know about that. Not so sure about that. Reduces your accuracy down to 80%. I don't know. Not so sure about that one. What I wouldn't give for a market right now. Wait, did it say always drunk when in possession? Hang on, I need to look at that again. Okay, it did not say, but it's implied. Yeah, where is my Twisted Void market being, you know, staffed by a zombie? Will he sell me things? Time to go up to the tower. That shot was letterbox, strangely. Well, it was vertical letterboxing. Off on the horizon, the serpent rides in the distance. It knows we're here, but won't approach, hopefully. Okay, good. The poll messages are back now. Number 1, is it scared of you? Number 2, after the last 2 encounters, I can understand why. And number 3, what does it want? Three is ahead here. What does the Void Serpent want? It is simply waiting for an opportunity. It's just trying to discover what we will do next. These horn towers are portals the Menders built long ago. They allow us to enter the inner earth, the Dredge home. Like caverns? Imagine another world with sun and sky, like our own, but within our own.
Hollow world.
Hollow world. This is the first we're seeing of hearing about this. This is a very closely guarded secret. Thank you for that follow. Arai A? Arai I? That's a tough one to say. Thank you. Welcome. The quickest route to the place where Ivan will undo all of this. Juno sees the skepticism on your face without looking. Also came here to speak with you privately. Ivan's a good guy. Number 1, you seem an unlikely pair. Number 2, usually if you have to tell someone you're not bad. And number 3, I don't like him. Two is ahead. You know, usually, if you have to tell someone, they're not crazy, they're not evil. The game has been pretty consistent about giving you, like, a protagonist character to sort of guide the story forward, and now Ivor is the protagonist after a long period of time of Rook and Bulwark being the protagonists. I guess you could say Hakon was kind of the... was also in that role for a while in the beginning, in the early stages of the game, of the trilogy. 2 has taken it. There is a smile on her face, and you realize that it may be the first you've seen. The Vault could lead different lives, hard in their own way. Do we deserve love? Do we? Do we really? We haven't done a great job with it. Number one, yeah, we do. Number two, you have to admit it's hard to know what I should believe. Number three, you two are not making it easy. One is pushing ahead. No sarcasm. Yes, we do. Full stop. I kind of like the other answers better, though. You're sort of like a friend. Kind of. Maybe. Juno is ready to do everything and anything to fix all this. No matter what happens, I will not influence you again. Trust is important, I say, as I wave my hands in front of you in an arcane manner. This is the trust ritual. This is you trusting me. A whistle reaches you on the wind. You leave the churning coils of the serpent on the horizon and return to where the others have already entered the tower. Well? We're here. You join the others already waiting in an enormous chamber beneath the tower. So, what do you expect to happen next, Spar sputters? Ivan steps to the edge. We jump. Heavy footsteps echo off high walls and a dreadful outline stands in the doorway. Well done, witch, says Bolverk. Made a fool of me again. Even from here you can tell he's shaking with rage. Ivan screams for everyone to jump, but there is only hesitation. Folka turns and walks to Bolverk. The caravan watches Folka with rapt anticipation. I doubt we'll get another chance to talk, so I had to know. Is there anything left of you in there? I never left. You left. This looks really bad to Bolverk. Feels like everyone has betrayed him. We thought we were following orders. What's done is done. Yeah, that does sound like you. You get as close as you dare. The two barely acknowledge your presence. Number 1, remain silent. Number 2, Folka, he's going to kill you. Number 3, that's not Bolverk anymore. One is pretty far ahead. It looks like 1 is going to pretty easily take it. What if the Valka can undo this? It doesn't have to end like this. They've always lied to you. Bolverk points his axe at the Valka and static flickers across Ivan's shaking hands. Those two took our reputations. They took our freedom. They took my life. They did all of this. Even if they can save this world, I won't allow it. Life's not fair? That's your argument? Even when I was 8 years old, I never gave you such sniveling drivel. You feel the slightest shift in Bolverk's demeanor, but in a blink it's gone. Jump down the rabbit hole, Folka. I won't stop coming until every one of you is dead. That's all you've got for me? Me? Folka snatches Bolverk's axe from her belt, the one he threw near Strand, and pushes it into his hand. If this is just revenge, why wait? Number 1, trust Folka's intuition. Number 2, pull her away before something goes wrong. One is ahead, slightly. Folka has yet to be wrong. People are trusting her intuition. Giving him his axe back. That seems like a good idea. The vote is closed.
Trust Berserker?
I've always liked you, Folka. That's why I gave you a chance to run. Things are suddenly moving too quickly to react. Without hesitation, Bolverk buries the axe blade deep into Folka's neck, and she falls in a bloody heap. Your face narrowly escapes Bolverk's second axe blade as you stumble backwards. His screaming rage fills the room with a peal of thunder, until a peal of thunder drowns it out. Lightning arcs from Ivan's staff, scorching the ground around you in wild patterns, catching Bolverk's fur cloak on fire. Ravens reluctantly leap into the pit, and you follow, tumbling down into the darkness as the light from the hole above recedes. A roar rings in your ears like the bellow of a sunder. Bolverk leans over the edge, his face wreathed in flames from the smoldering cloak. It is the last thing you see before everything goes black. That is absolutely on chat. Absolutely 100% You gave the Berserker his weapon and told him to use it. She was absolutely wrong. There is no distinction. There is a difference between right and wrong, you idiot. You moron. Volka is
He
dead.
understands all sorts of things about Bulwark, understood all sorts of things about Bulwark, and it was up to you to understand that that is because, you know, she cares about the big dumb Oxman, and that's her one emotional blind spot.
And it killed her. Now you know. We've seen these things before throughout the game. We have seen these things foreshadowed before, and this is definitely one of them. Oh, are you afraid for the other characters now? That's weird. It's almost as if all of these characters are at risk at all times.
The gods are dead.
She won't be the last one to die, let me tell you right now. Sometimes you awaken more man, that's a good transition right there. Just that, oh, by the way, one of your main characters is dead. One you probably really depended on for this. But, sometimes you awaken more tired than when you fell asleep. This is one of those times. Aleo is silently sitting bedside. Were you watching me sleep? No! I mean, yes. Oddleaf sent me to get you. What's happening? Even without Rugga, his followers are stirring up new trouble out by the gates. Oddleaf's trying to talk some sense to them now. Poll has started. Oh, poll is not working. Hang on. Reset. Let's reset this. So I think I've figured out a process for this, at least. There we go. We're up. Yeah, Folka needed to give her dad the axe so that her dad could cut her head off. Yeah, you guys, that's the thing. I kind of saw this coming because you guys were leaning very heavily on Folka's decision-making, which, sure, is good in tactical situations, but that wasn't a tactical situation.
Your last-minute red flag that should have really set you all suspicious is when she says, maybe the wizards will fix this. She is no longer thinking clearly. She is ignoring the truth in front of her and grasping at whatever desperate solution will let her keep her axe dead.
There has to be something we can do, right? And yeah, you know what? That's some really good closure for her character. Died believing in her dad till the end. Good for her. Shame about the combat situation, though. That's... oh boy. We should bring as many clansmen as we can find. It could be a grave mistake to leave them behind. You don't think they'll be safer here? I don't think we'll be safe without them. So the only thing we really get about Folka's backstory is that they've been together for a while, and it seems like Bulwark may have kind of raised her. Maybe. We're just kind of shrugging at this point. Hey, Ubin, what's up? 16 and 16? Not bad. Not bad at all. No, not Lucky Shot. No one takes Lucky Shot. Well, human team is in pretty good shape, it seems. It's not bad. Really, I am extremely worried about Void Team, though. I am not feeling good about Void Team at all. Those fights are hard. Those fights are really hard, guys. Hey, do we want another doll? We can get another doll. Swallow ornament. What's this? +1 armor to adjacent allies and self. Okay. 1 will per turn and 3 will talents. Meh, shrug. 2 armor, 2 strength resist, +2 aggro. Not bad. 3 exertion talents. That's ooh, this is a dodgy thing here. Oh, also the market's out of food. The market can no longer trade food. We have run out of food. We're eating each other now. I am extremely worried about the hole in the phalanx. Because what's going to happen is someone is going to come in through the hole in that phalanx and stab Castaway, or Juno, or Ivan, or Ollie, or someone I don't want to get hit. You squint in the sunlight outside the cool shade of your tent, and a smell reminds you of the small farmhouses you once lived near in Skogar. The field is full of horseborn, a lot more than there were before. Ubin stands in their midst, the shepherd of a confused flock. The horseborn look rougher than the ones you've been traveling with, and many sport battle injuries. These horseborn lost a lot of leaders all at once. He tells you about the new arrivals. They haven't found a lot of sympathy here in Arborang despite helping defeat Ruin. Hate the crowd your camp, but what would you think about taking them under their wing? Under your wing. Our wing. This wing. Poll is up. I'll see when someone votes. I hope it's up. There we go. We're good. Number 1, we've had enough trouble with the horseborn already. Number 2, are you sure they want that? That seems to be a slightly affirmative answer. And number 3, I don't know. Can we talk about this not now, please? So far, unanimously. I mean, if they don't kill people indiscriminately and raid them, then they're fine. If they don't understand, the basic situation between humans and that we're trying not to kill each other at the moment, that would be great. Alright?
Except for those ones over there.
Except for them.
Have at 'em.
Yellow and blue may lie to you and plunder your village and slaughter your women and children. We won't know until we ask, Ubin replies. In times like these, I believe it's better to have too many friends than too few. Alright, poll up. Number 1, approach the horseborn and offer them protection under your banner. Number 2, have a horseborn ally speak to them on your behalf. Number 3, can we do this another time? I love how the last one is just, do we have to do this now? I don't want to do this now. I don't want to talk to the horseborn. They smell. I thought the yellow and blue one was canary. Oh, so yeah, give them an apple. Do we have any apples? 2 has taken it. Pretty squarely, 2 is ahead. Do we have some... Okay, alright, who are we gonna ask, guys? Several of the horseborn who have traveled in your caravan are nearby. Considering Canary's troubled past, do you think it would be best to leave her out of this? I don't know about that, actually. She seems to be the warlord horse, the hero unit, out of the horses we've got. But, whatever. We've got Durdrio, a veteran fighter. We've got Roark, the tribe leader, and we've got Scotthawk, the traitor. He's a traitor? Okay. That explains a bit. He's not a fighter. I think Roark was the guy that I was using earlier. He's okay. Alright, we'll end it there. Number 2, Roark. Go for it. Roark raises his head as you approach. Do you know any of these horseborn who arrived with Ubin? You ask, Ubin translates, chuckling. He asks if you know all the men in Arborang. Roark agrees to ask regardless. You can't make out the words, but Roark talks with the warrior's confidence holding their attention. A conversation emerges. By the end, he turns to you and says, some join. 34 fighters. Hey, we've got our cart. There's our nice cart. Notice that a lot of these holes are starting to get kind of patched up a bit. These walls are barely holding on. Start the pole here. Through still gaping holes in the splintered walls, you glimpse the dredge indolently lurking. Bleary-eyed workers do their best to fill the cracks. The foreman spies you at the head of the caravan. Got any fighters with strong arms? Gods know we could use them and they'll be well fed. Number 1, give them a token number of volunteer fighters to help patch the walls and stand guard. Number 2, give them enough fighters to get the job done quick, a few dozen. Number 3, ignore them. Number 4, make apologies and decline. People are leaning towards number 2, give them a sufficient number of fighters so they get it done fast. That seems like a pretty good idea. We've got a surplus of manpower, yeah. Alright, sounds good. You guys made that decision real quick. The foreman prowls to your caravan, browbeating anyone healthy enough to shoulder timber. Not all who join show enthusiasm, weary as the Sunder's assault left them, but the cause is worthy. 20 fighters we gave. That's pretty good. We still have a net increase after the horses have joined us. That's almost 2 dozen. So many survivors occupy the dirt along the common paths that they begin to blend together. A young girl conquers her shyness and comes begging for food at your feet. Others are inspired to do the same. Compared to these people, you have a considerable amount of supplies. The real question is how much you're willing to spare for those who aren't in your clan who will keep coming in the future. You consider to tell the growing crowd of open hands.
What the tell?
What the tell? What the tell?
What the tell of this crowd?
What the tell, man? How did you do that? Number 1, share your own personal supply, allow clansmen to do what they please. Number 2, leave a sizable bundle of food. Number 3, ignore the beggars. Number 4, promise to do what you can when you have time. This could turn into an angry mob, someone in chat says. It's possible. Who knows? When people are hungry, they tend to get mad. Looks like one is ahead by a couple of votes. Share your own personal supply. You hand the girl a small bundle and ruffle her hair before she runs off, but the rest with open hands don't share her sweet smile when you indicate there is no more to spare. Personal supply is in the food that you eat. Your food. Also, yeah, they're probably gonna kill that child. These people are rabid. Understandably so. Dredge killer, shouts a woman as you approach. Contrary to what sounds at first like an angry mob, the opposite occurs. Thankful survivors crowd around asking questions you can't answer. What if dredge attack again? What about the darkness? What do we do now? What do we tell these desperate people? Number 1, I know as much as any of you. Number 2, hold out hope. I personally know the Volca are well on their way to fixing this. Number 3, things are bad, but we'll survive one day at a time. Number 4, leave me alone, I'm no champion. It's okay, the wizards are going to save us all. 2 and 3 are pretty close together right now. 3 is ahead. Three seems as taking it. Things are bad, but we'll survive one day at a time. Their heads nod as you speak, but they're not listening. These people have been taking things one day at a time for quite a while. Still, many follow you as you head on towards the gates. Okay, some people thought that was inspiring. Now we have 777 clansmen. Now nobody die, please. There we go. Patching up some of those walls. Nice when we don't have to be responsible for everything. Yeah, and there they are. There they are out there. They're all out there, waiting.
Nice that they have their own camps that they've built out there.
Or those are just human camps.
Or those are
I don't know
leftover human
why,
camps.
but I find
from
myself
when the refugees were
instinctively
outside.
worrying
Who
about
knows?
Alette as I approach the gates, even though I know she's gone.
Rook's voice.
Despite everything else going on, it's still mankind that worries me the most.
Every single race could threaten to kill us, and I'd still worry about mankind more. A growing crowd is gathering at the gates. It is easy to tell the curious bystanders from the hardened, darkened faces of Rugga's loyalists, but there are plenty of different colors being flown here. The Varl are also nearby, looking uncomfortable. As you step forward, the disgruntled murmur of the crowd turns into the squeaking of rats skittering into hiding holes. You recognize the grizzled man standing before Oddleaf, one of Rugga's trusted allies with hardened men of his own. Oh, look who it is. Knew it wouldn't be long before you'd come telling us what to do? Rugga said this would happen before you murdered him. Number 1, Rugga was only using you. Number 2, you have no idea what a huge favor I've done you. Number 3, what is this all about? Number 3 is ahead. What is all this about? Common sense. Oddleaf, what are you suggesting we do? Another grammar. You guys need to do a grammar check on your script a little bit. This is about hatred. It starts with the dredge. How long before you believe that we're your next enemy? Jeez, I'm having some trouble speaking. This mad woman wants to open the gates and let the dredge run amok. Not run amok, give them a chance to live, just as there are Varl here, horseborn. The dredge outside these gates include women and children. We know this. We've even taken in a dredge infant whose mother was slain. It has been amongst you this whole time. The loyalists show some genuine surprise at this. A disapproving murmur ripples through the crowd. The Varl aren't going to be happy about this either. Here's the king of Varl just asking, why did I just lose good Varl fighting the dredge for the last few hundred years? When our leaders tell us to fight, we fight. The dredge are no different. Bellower is gone. Ruin is gone, thanks to us. Are there survivors beating down our doors, crying for blood? They cry out for mercy. Before he died, the king said everyone lives. Well, you're right about one thing. There is no king here, which means we don't have to listen to a damn thing you say. Don't tell me it ain't about families just because you got none. You want to see our children trampled by slag? When the darkness rolls over the city, we'll all be the same sort of dead. Actually, Hakon, I have good news for you. You don't die. But all things being equal, I'll shed no tears for the dredge. You're telling me you all killed Bellower, you killed Ruin, and now it's perfectly safe to let them in here? What are you trying to say? Alright, guys. How are you feeling about peace? Is peace something we can attain in this situation? Number one, don't let fear tear us apart. Rugga was a criminal and a traitor. He lied to you. Number two, we could fight Dredge again in a few days, or we could take a chance on peace. Number three, make a heartfelt appeal to the masses. And number four, I can't defend the dredge. Two and three are tied. I think the heartfelt appeal is for the dredge. Three is pulled ahead. Heartfelt appeal. I have never seen a heartfelt appeal work. Well, it's ahead in the voting, so... You tell the tale of your travels, the things you've seen, and the discovery that the dredge are running from the darkness, same as you. As the story meanders, you can tell the mob is becoming restless. Who gives a horse's ass about any of that right now? The man appeals to the crowd now, speaking loudly. Why are we listening to this? First they kill Minoff, then Rugga, now they want to open the gates. How much is enough? Hang on there. Looks to me they won't rest until we're all dead, and nobody's left to keep them from the throne. Who here are the real criminals? Which of us are the traitors? Angry shouts erupt in agreement. Fury fills the faces of those crowding in close. Rugga's faithful draw steel. Looks like we're fighting. Ubin, hey, what's up? Save us from this. That heartfelt appeal did not work out, it seems.
I hope you've been, like, saving up all the fight you haven't been using for the last 400 years, because we need it all right now.
Right now. Maybe leave Hakon out. Maybe give Ubin a chance to crush some people. Although we don't have a trinket for him. That's a problem. Iggy, thanks for that host. Welcome.
Yeah, there's people who aren't down with us even after we just saved them from asunder. We're saying things that contradict their worldviews.
There's very few people who have the worldview of, I want to hang out with a horde of dredge. Very few people want to do that. What we're suggesting right now is crazy. I just
The
want to say...
rock men we have been fighting since before the dawn of history, actually they're fine. Relax. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. They're cool. It's fine.
For some reason, people aren't listening to that. It's weird, but they're just not all that down with it. I know it's hard to believe.
We've been fighting for all of history and, like, just recently chased us into this city. And probably very recently killed many of your loved ones while besieging the city. It's fine.
Yeah, we kind of did that.
It's fine.
Extra 2 strength. Alright. Also, yeah, his loyalists, they also want to kill us. They want us to die. Oh, Ubin needs 3 more kills to get his... Mogar, you need another kill. Damn it. Canary? There you go, get your last points of break. And what are we going to give Canary? Wolf. 1 move, 1 damage, less aggro. Go for it. Wolf horse. Okay, some much tamer numbers than what we've been seeing. Yeah, you do that. Actually, that's a pretty big hit. I mean, those reinforcements. Reinforcement man automatically goes first in the initiative. It's worth knowing. So you do get another turn. Not really another turn, but everyone gets shifted downwards, I guess you could say. Get some damage, get some armor on that guy. Folka's head was chopped clean off by Volverk because everyone trusted that Volverk wouldn't kill her at the first opportunity.
Trust Berserker.
Trust Berserker. Why not trust the Berserker? He's a good guy. He's your friend, right?
Berserker, who has always been very straightforward about violence, stands at the edge of the hole and says, "I'm going to kill you." And you handed him an axe.
Yep.
And said, "Do it." So he did.
He extremely did that. Crit, please? Okay, whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh! Are you kidding me? What were the chances? Seriously? What is your rank? How do I find that out? You couldn't have started at any more than 80%. You hit me 4 times. Bullshit. Alright. Well, here's what I'm gonna do then. If that's gonna be... Never mind. Never mind. This is a problem. No. Dagger shows up again if he's still alive? Well, no. We took care of him. We absolutely killed him because he needed to die. Dagger it was Rugga's right-hand man, but we killed him a long time ago. Yep, hang on. Let me just do the thing here. There we go. 34 damage from Oddleaf, I think. Mogar is down. Shit. Feel like I'm not going to successfully... Hang on. We got Slag and Burn. At what rank? Rank 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That's the elite guard. Here's a move. All right. My friend is dead. I don't use run through a lot, but it might work in this situation. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, nice divert. Divert that attack. Oddleaf and Ubin, get him. That man is melted. Do it. Come on. Damn it. Oh well. All right. Ubin is hanging in there. This man has walked up to the phalanx. That's a problem. Well, not even a phalanx. It's more like just, yeah. It's a grinder. No, there goes my attack. Okay, this guy is still alive. Get some damage in on him. Finish off him, hurt that guy. Ubin is doing pretty well, but he may not survive this fight. Petra still has plenty of willpower left, so that's good. Yeah, Ubin! Way to go. Let's get that mark. Yeah, how do you like that? Ah, damn it, Ubin. Come on. You were supposed to live forever. Alright. We lost 3 characters there. One was complete garbage. One was just, no, you don't get to use that character today. That axe flinger just hit me with 4 consecutive axes in the goddamn face. A lull in the fighting, but it looks far from over. If anything, it's just begun, and that's what worries you most. There's no need for this, you shout. It falls on deaf ears as more and more men draw weapons. The wind picks up, tearing at banners that whip above your heads. A growing gale throws men from their feet and bludgeons your sense of balance. A storm funnel approaches, crawling above the gates. Riding it is Zephyr, her platinum hair curiously untouched by the maelstrom. She lands amidst the fighters like a leaf delicately falling from a tree, somehow terrifying in its grace. Stop this lunacy, she howls. A wizard is here to solve all our problems, guys. It's okay. Wizards always solve everything, right? The rowdy crowds diminish immediately in the Volca's presence. These traitors were trying to open the gates and let the dredge on us. Trying to save lives, not end them. Warped creatures reside within the coming darkness, twisted and ferocious. That is the true threat now. Zephyr may have found a solution to protect Arborang. I can save us if you manage to be civil for a few moments. Where are the king's menders? I need all of them. Oh, the king's dead? Well, as the last surviving Volca, I'm taking control here. I expect the rest of you to put aside your differences while I gather the menders.
King's dead. Technocracy time.
Yep, wizard democracy. It's time. Number one.
You can cast a spell, you can cast a vote.
Number 1, hold on, you were attacked by these lunatics. Number 2, what about the dredge outside the gates? Number 3, what did you mean? What was that about warped dredge?
Hold on, but what was that about? Void monsters?
What was that about zombies? What are zombies? We don't know what zombies are in this setting. Two and 3 are pretty close together. 2 is slightly ahead. I'll leave it up for another minute. Get your votes in. Cast your wizard vote. It is tied. 3 is ahead. Will that be the deciding vote? Okay, let's call it. What was that about warp dredge? The darkness brings madness, not death. When it covers Arborang, the warp will be drawn to us like a moth to the flame, along with all the dredge twisted within. Zephyr sighs in frustration as she turns to leave. The truth is, we may be safer with the dredge inside than out. You don't need to befriend the dredge, but you do need to make space for them. For now. We cannot afford to give Warp more weapons against us in the coming days. Yeah, when you think about it that way, yeah.
We need as many bodies as we can inside the dome instead of out there in the swarm.
We cannot afford to have them out there. Zephyr departs, ushered by a rising gust of air that lifts her toward the keep. She leaps in long bounds like a springing gazelle, out of sight within moments. It's a shame we didn't get a whole lot of cutscene Zephyr, except for her trying to fight the darkness. Because it sounds like she's just an airbender. That's her thing. Everyone's lost their damn minds. I don't care what anyone says. Those slag will murder us first chance they get. You trust them so much? Prove it. Walk out there yourself, throw down your weapon, and prove they're harmless. Go on, the crowd agrees, screaming angry taunts. Show us. Are you guys ready to put your money where your mouth is? Well, more like put your peace pipe where your mouth is. Are you going to walk out there and say hi to the dredge? One sounds like death, but it is overwhelmingly winning. One is very much ahead. I guess I should call it. You guys have made your decision. We're gonna open those gates. The man looks genuinely surprised, but says nothing. Slowly, the large doors are pulled open for you. Oddleaf whispers quickly before you step beyond the gates. Oddleaf wants to carry the child. Maybe they would see it as a gesture of peace. Number one, we don't know how they'll react. I'll take the baby. You stay here. Number two, no, more people are going to get hurt. I will do this alone. Number three, I'd be glad to have you with me. People are leaning heavily towards one. Rook will take the baby and go out alone. All right. I hear you, chat.
Sad Dad will carry this orphan. Return it to its people.
Sad Dad will carry that weight. I put someone in harm's way before and it cost me dearly. I won't make the same mistake again. Oddleaf nods and the dredge child is quickly brought to you. Everyone is waiting for your next move. Rook has made this decision before. Also this shot here. This shot. Dragging the banner out. With him. You take a deep breath. Someone pushes the Skogar banner into your hand and it weighs as heavily as the child in your other arm. Dredge stands shoulder to shoulder beyond the gates. The warbling stops as you approach, and their many yellow eyes turn in your direction like a field of sunflowers. You force your legs to move. The dredge part around you. It feels suffocating, even though they do nothing but watch. Now completely surrounded, you turn around, where equally captivated clansmen stare breathlessly from inside the walls. The dredge nearby look with curiosity at the dredge child. The air is still, as if itself afraid to breathe. You raise the banner. Dredge follow as you walk back into Arborang. They follow through the gate. They follow into the courtyard. And then a man shouts. You can see his face clearly, but you don't recognize him. Just some guy. You're not exactly sure what he's shouting, but it sounds like, "You'll kill us all!" He hurls a spear towards you. Others draw weapons. They raise bows. Everyone reacts at once. A black shield suddenly deflects a spear hurling your direction harmlessly away. The stone guard carrying the shield looks back at you, then the dredge child, then back to where chaos has erupted in the courtyard of Arborang's gates.
Arborang is broken. Now the strength of your banner will determine how long you can hold out, while Ivor and the Valka push on to their destination. Your choices up to this point, the number of clansmen, fighters, Varl, and supplies remaining, buy you days of survival. When your days run out, catastrophe will follow. Use this time wisely.
The game is talking to us directly. It's time. Five walls standing. 57 supplies. $112 Varl. $269 fighters. $777 clansmen. That surplus of manpower is going to be huge for us. It's going to save us, if anything. Arborang spared. 17 days. Not a bad period of time. I think we can do this. Maybe. You find Zephyr near the keep, speaking to the menders she has gathered. She turns as you approach, her face severe. I told everyone to stop killing!
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, about that. By the way, Rook can absolutely die there. Rook will die without that dredge baby. There is a cutscene of him getting killed. Which I didn't know existed until I looked to find the video, until I looked into the folder in the game files to find all the videos so I could put them in the YouTube videos, and there's just one just called Rook Dies, Alette Dies. And it's yeah. If you bring Oddleaf with you, she dies. And the significance of her carrying a child should be maybe extremely on the nose. You can lose her. I lost her. I lost Oddleaf there. Yeah, someone goes after her, and you can't protect her. But Rook and Oddleaf are alive right now, for the moment. Unless we have further catastrophe. Oh no, the game does not end if Rook dies. Absolutely not. There's still game to go.
17 days.
17 days. 3 is ahead. Sorry, I got kind of caught up in all the... That was a big decision, and I didn't think that... I thought Rook was going to die there. I'm going to be totally honest. I thought Rook was fucking dead. But he is not. Yeah, you just play as Oddleaf instead. Alright, end the poll there. This has been coming since Meinolf died. How quickly things fall apart. Zephyr has a shield of light that holds back the darkness. Its reach is limited. Yeah, at least you guys averted that catastrophe. The Menders may be able to encircle all of Arborang. It means positioning them evenly across the walls, and if madmen are running wild in the streets, killing indiscriminately, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Oddleaf can die pretty early. Yeah, absolutely. How long can you keep the spell of light going? 17 days. Well, 17 days and then X. Unknown. Perhaps if we rest in shifts. Depends on our food supply, stopping the warped from slaughtering our menders. They told me you fought off Asunder. No small thing, but that will be nothing compared to what is coming. What about the Valka? We crossed paths. That's right, they were trying to kill... She was trying to kill Juno. Or she was trying to stop Juno, but Juno mind-controlled her. If they actually make it where they're going, there is hope. You lead a group of Zephyr's Menders toward the gates where the fighting is worst. The darkness is already drawing close, throwing soot into the air. You push into the fray to clear space for the Menders to do their work. Men fight dredge, men fight men. The fighting curls around you like wildfire until you are engulfed in it, despite your best efforts. One bare-chested, shrieking madman charges at you but is crushed into the dirt by a heavy stone bludgeon of a nearby colossus. The stone guard stares at you, and something makes you think it may be the one who shielded you from the spear earlier. Bloodied men encircle you like vultures, screeching shrill insults. Traitors, raven starvers. The stone guard nods some kind of understanding. It seems to recognize you too. New friend! Bastion. 21 and 15. Sorry, 22 and 15.
And already ranked up enough for a title.
Yep. Yeah, this guy is level 13. He large. Keep your armor. Avoid your armor attacks. All right, what are we giving this guy? The unmoved, extra strength and extra armor. Extra strength and armor. Now he's what, 24 and 17? Not bad. Hakon, you're in. Okay, so I was really scared before that cutscene, and I was... If you guys look, if you guys watch the tapes, I looked at both Rook and Oddleaf before it, and hovered over promote, and then was like, nah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Now.
Now that everything's fine.
Everything is fine now.
The fame number.
Yes. The Foolish, definitely not. The Forsaken, not so much. I'm running out of titles to use, actually.
Putting the Whisper on somebody.
Yeah, the much less aggro. One movement.
Especially Rook, since then
Yeah.
that can help him get into position for marks.
Mm-hmm, yeah. That's a good idea. Oh, we got 2 points. Oh, he's got survivability. He doesn't have strength. Defiance. No. No, I changed my mind. I want to regen willpower. Avoid strength attacks. Keep that strength up. You have oddly for promotion. And who? Goodmunder. Goodmunder. Wait, is Zephyr here? No, Zephyr is not here. That's a shame. She's pretty good. Goodmunder has 3 break. This team seems pretty good, actually. All right, here you go. Unless I have any more strength things. I do. Actually, you know, strength resist. Bastion, you will be unkillable. Let's do it. We're going to crush these nerds. I'm going to be happy about this. Okay, this is a defense mission. We gotta be careful. We can't let the Menders die. We got three Nickels here. Hey, Nickels. How you doing? Axeman. Axeman. The city always breaks now. I'm pretty sure the city will break like, that's just a plot thing that has to happen. Okay, Bastion, you'll be on the outside. Goodmunder, Petrus. Alright. What do you have here? Kindle and Drumfire. Kindle and Drumfire are honestly not great abilities. They're good in certain situations, but not... They are, you know, what you call it. They are situational. What does Drumfire do again? Armor break damage. And the stuff, the damage floor hurts. Yeah, he's 25 and 17. He's nothing to sneeze at here. By all means, please run up to my friend. Yeah, that's what Drumfire does. So if I get like a corridor of dudes, that would be good for Drumfire. Reinforce. Yeah, the soundtrack is all on Spotify. Austin Wintory is the composer. Did a pretty fantastic job with this soundtrack all around. It's very memorable. Run through? Yeah. Resist that. Good job. You've got quite a bit of armor and health, but Rook and Oddleaf can probably melt you. Nice resist. Nice. Friggin' axe, dude. Also, hello. You are dead, my friend. You are extremely dead. He was dead, Oddleaf. You didn't need to put that arrow in his neck. That's fine, and we're not moving too far right now. Gotta be careful with the flanks. We can't let them get around us too well, or we need to have these guys run. Need to keep these guys out of harm's way. Oh yes, please by all means do that. No one has really taken significant armor damage yet, so I'm just going to keep these guys back here ready to mend at a moment's notice. Nice! Getting pretty lucky with these axe dudes this time. Unlike last battle. Oh, Hakon's taken some damage, unfortunately. Bastion's gonna start doing some work. Oh man, he's taking quite a bit of damage. We'll still take that hit. Shit. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Nice. Petrus, what utility? Nice dodge. Does not care. Does not care about your armor. Or your armor attack. Oh no! He's used it to get on the inside. Alright. Break you, for sure. Okay, time to get rid of someone here. You. Goodbye. God, look at these resists. Oh, that's right. That's by default. That's not a chance. That's not a Very good. Hakon stays alive. There you go. Take some armor. Keep that armor up. Keep that armor up. Good Munder. Keep that armor up. Oh, I'm sorry. You are not doing this correctly, my friend. Actually, Drumfire.
Yeah, just make your way around the corner and play down the field.
Nice. Actually, Sundering Impact. Yeah! That's effective. Nice crit. You are dead. Ooh, they snuck one right there and behind my line. Sorry about that, guardsman, but you've been doing a pretty good job here. Hakon, are you gonna survive a battle? I don't think so. Nice diversion. Not enough willpower. Man, these guys can barely mend. Oh no, here he comes. Oh, he coming. Nice, perfect fight. Bastion is ready for promotion. Bastion can promote to 14. We could give him the We could give Bastion the warrior beret. I think I might have done that in my other game. Clean fight. We did it. Get those Munders up on the walls, Petrus shouts to his guards, and keep everyone else away. The stone guard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any straggling fighters away from the walls. Petrus's guards escort rattled members to the top, where they join with other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground on a gust of air, soaring to meet them. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Wicked shapes tither and lurk on the other side, just beyond sight. Menders, shouts Zephyr. Now. Next time. The inner world. This is a pretty good image because everyone is just falling. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground like an island rising from the sea. Nobody talked about the loss of Folka in that time, but the memory of her fell alongside everyone. Touching ground now finally feels like moving on. Walking feels like you've never done it before. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Ollie. I'm not impressed. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. And I'm gonna call it there, folks. Next time. 17 days. Can we make it? How many people will have to die before we get there?